Morning, everyone. How are we doing? Thursday morning, first stream of three. I don't know where I am for this race. Thought this was Monza. Hello. Wrong race. No, we'll do it. Get up. Right. Qualifying for a minute. Usual morning sorting stuff out. Hello in the chat. Let me know what you're up to. Hey, Fanny. Oh, Vinny. Hope you're well. Fanny. Vinny. Sorry. 5. Hey, what's the crack? How you doing? You're bleeding knackered. I am bleeding knackered. Bleeding knackered. Broken the camera. Huh? You what? You will, you won't. You're only knocking a nail into your own coffin. Mammy used to say. You keep going. You're knocking a nail into your own coffin. The rest of them have no idea what I'm talking about. Magello. Magello. You've been around Magello. Magello's excellent. You'll do nothing. You probably are too young to remember Brendan Grace. Come over here and don't move. We'll be translator along for the rest of the world in a moment. Us dubs are having a conversation. Bear with us. Look at the back of your ears. Or my favorite was, I brought you into the world. That gives you the God-given right. That's right, you aren't. Forgive me. Paddy's then. Not a dub. You're an honorary dub. You're as good as a dub. Jose Duarte, how's it going? Hola, ¿qué tal? Qualify. Oh, I'm the only one in here. I'm this. Sod that. Only one of us qualifying for this. Sod that. Thought there was more entries. Nope. We're out. Don't know why they run races with a single entrance. Not hard to do. Won't be penalized for this because there's no points awarded to anybody else that's less than 6. You need 6 cars to get awarded points. What we're gonna do then? GT3. Do GT3. Hey Charlie, hey Nick. Do GT3. See where that race guide, see where it lands us up. That will land us up. That works. That lands us up at 10 to 12, which means we have 10 minutes before we go to Nurburg ring. Double Watkins Lane, double Nurburg ring, effectively. 7:50. Yeah. It's Thursday. It's the long day. It's the long day today. 3 streams today. And we're racing Bongo Racing tonight as well. Morning, Yorty. Morning, your uncle. Herman, Jay. Hope you're all well. It's 3 streams and we're racing Bongo Racing tonight. Us against him. Them. Us against them. Be good fun. It'll be very good fun. Looking forward to it. Hey, Max. Settling into the rig, Vinny. Enjoying it. Hope you are. Looks solid as a rock. Hey Tom, morning. How are you? You guys lick the lid. Who licks the lid
No.
on their yogurt? You lick the lid on your yogurt.
No, I use a spoon to scrape it off.
Yeah, so do I. I'm not doing it on camera now.
If I don't have a spoon, and I got a Muller yogurt corner pot, I'll turn the lid into a spoon by folding it.
Other pots are available for the cheap ass amongst us, like the Aldi specials. I quite like the Aldi special. Morning, Georgina. Morning, darling.
Well, chances are, if yogurt's anything like bread, they're all the same. Yeah. It's all the same, just a bag change. Or in yogurt.
I was listening to his thing this morning, not about yogurt, but morning about you know the TV star, the news anchor in America, whose mom has been kidnapped. Have you heard about this?
No.
So there's a Today program television presenter in the States, and her mom was kidnapped about a month ago. And I think the kidnap has gone wrong. Right? And earlier this week, she put $1 million reward for information to lead to the arrest of her. But I heard that and this is where, I know it's off track for the yogurt, but it was in my head still. They're trying to track her through her pacemaker. Because her pacemaker, like mine, is Bluetooth. And it's giving off a low emissions signal every 3 minutes. Yeah? And they know the MAC address for the pacemaker. So they're flying helicopters around the suspected area with really sensitive antenna to pick up the one address, because obviously it broadcasts on a standard 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth emission, but they know the address for the pacemaker. They know the unique address for it, the unique identifier, the MAC address. So they're flying around trying to find her by her pacemaker. And they reckon even if she doesn't turn up breathing, they'll find her anyway, because obviously the thing lasts for years.
Yeah. Can they find it through the network where the nearest phone is, like the iPhone, Find My Phone thing?
No, because pacemakers work on like an encrypted version of Bluetooth.
Okay.
So they don't identify themselves to your phone. They don't go around going, "Hey, I'm Kevin's pacemaker." They're not an open channel, so to speak. You need specialist equipment to communicate with them. They are Bluetooth, but they're Bluetooth with a lock and key, effectively.
Yeah, with a mask.
Yeah. I found that fascinating now, that they've thought, we can find her. We'll find her through her. So it's Find My Pacemaker.
Have they made any demands?
I don't think they'll say. The thing is, it's USA, right? And kidnapping in America is really weird, because the Americans, the government, or the authorities won't officially tolerate it. You know, this whole thing, we don't negotiate with XYZ. They won't tolerate it. But I believe a lot of families then take it into their own hands to negotiate independent of the authorities. It's really weird. The other one that I found was really weird is adoption in America. You can say to people, "Why don't you adopt my kid?" You can literally privately adopt. As opposed to, we do state adoption. You put your child up for adoption through the state. In America, you can privately adopt. So, Lionel Richie's daughter, she was the child of a think he was a drummer in a band. I know the band, but I won't say who. But she was a drummer in a band, and the band member didn't have the time or the effort while on tour to mind the child, so he put her up for adoption, and Lionel Richie took her. And I was like, "You want to mind my child? Let's draw up a contract." That's, you know what I mean, as opposed to, yeah, as opposed to I'd like to adopt a child. Well, we'll vet you. We'll find a suitable child. Blah blah blah. Pretty weird. Useless fact of the day. Sorry, I'm on a ramble. I'm probably a bit tired and gone from yoga to adoption, to pacemakers to adoption. There you go. Just found that fascinating that they're going to go find her. They're going to fly helicopters and drones with very sensitive equipment, and it's of course because they know the network address of the device. It's not like your phone. Your phone has a MAC address, but it mimics it. It clones it. You know, for a
like
session.
Like a 192.168.
Yeah, it'll do network address translation. Yeah, natting. It'll do network address translation. It will say, "Here's a temporary MAC address. It's not my real MAC address, but you can have this while I connect to the cafe."
This is my name for today.
Yeah. And I know what my real name is. I'll just give you, I'll give you a name for the coffee cup at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, hope you're well. Hey, Riddle. Yeah, but they're gonna go find her with by her pacemaker. Nuts. Yeah. Whole hazelnuts. I was gonna go live at Magello, and I was the only one who turned up.
Yeah, I was listening. I took my headset off to go to the small room.
Ah. Didn't want to hear me in the small room.
I don't think anyone wanted to hear that.
No. Big setup. We're at Nurburg, but we're at the Grand Prix circuit. I've taken our old friend the Porsche out. We're gonna do a few laps in fixed. That will bring us up to 10 to 12, and then we're gonna do Nordschleife. That'll bring us up to 12:30, and then we'll probably do Hockenheim, which will bring us up to 1:30, and then we'll call it quits for the morning. And then we'll come back in the afternoon, and then we've got the night session this evening. We've got 8 o'clock. We've got the free car, free track, and then 9 o'clock we've got Bongo Racing. We're going to go give him a beating around Brands Hatch in a GR86. He's doing 2 25-minute races. I haven't registered for it yet. I need to register it on the link in my Discord, SimGrid. But yeah, and I've got a livery I've got to put up over lunchtime. Yeah. Hey, young muskrat. I hope you're well. Hey, Alden. So that's what my morning's looking like. What's your morning looking like? You back at work? Or are you at home? Or
No, I'm gonna go back tomorrow.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
I had a badly timed nap yesterday.
Yeah.
I was never gonna get up. I'll just text in now to say I'll be back tomorrow. Got an audit tomorrow as well, so really need to be there for that.
Yeah, no, I get that. Sense, doesn't it? Sense. You making phone calls and arranging stuff, or is somebody else handling it?
Oh, my mum's dealing with because it's effectively 3 families that have got to get together.
Logistics and coordination.
Yeah, and it's difficult enough as it is. So my mother's gonna speak to Alan's daughter and sort all of the things out between themselves.
Well, if you need it, shout.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. It's just, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's the way of the world.
Are we all running the official livery tonight? Yes, why not? I'll get the official livery. It's in Trading Paints, but I'll get a link to the official livery. Maybe I'll do it in between this race and the next race, Gina. So you got it. Ronan Racing's put a livery together. I think Taz has put a livery together as well. But
yeah, he has.
Happy to.
It's looks just the same as yours. It's just a little bit more red on the front and the back.
Cool. Right, this is fixed setup. At least it's dry.
Bonus.
Morning, Lewis. This is like the worst track in the world against the best track in the world, right next to each other. Don't mind Nurburgring Grand Prix Strecke, but it would be so much better if it wasn't next door to. You know what I mean? It would stand out as a better track if you follow me.
Yeah. I don't mind the F1 loop. Like you say, it's just having something so amazing right next to it.
That's what I mean.
Sort of waters, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the F1 loop.
Like, to be honest with you, if they put
it's right at the last corner instead of left.
Yeah. If this was 3 minutes from my door rather than Silverstone, I'd be ecstatic.
Yes, definitely. Because it means you'd have hills in the area as well instead of the same
texture.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, I've cycled Silverstone and it's not flat. I've walked Silverstone, it's not flat either.
Walking it.
Yeah. Not flat. You don't notice it in the car. Yeah, from Hanger Straight to Hill.
Straight after the race, we stopped on the Hanger Straight and we were all talking about how you could barely see the corner down in the distance, and I was like, "Hang on, guys, you're stood up. You know, your eyes basically 6 foot up in the air.
Hey, man,
Let's get into a driver's position and sit on the floor." And you couldn't see the gravel trap at the end because it goes uphill.
Yep, exactly it. No corner is uphill. Let's go qualify. How are we going to do this? Hey, man, I hope you're well. I wonder how good we're going to be in this. I've had some stellar moments here in the Cup car. And I've had some, oh my god, do I really know this track at all?
I find turn one's the biggest problem. Not always for me, but you know, somebody will loop it around or get wildly ambitious on the brakes.
So during the 24-hour, there was this long-standing joke. New photographers would always ask the old photographers, where are you going for the start of the race? Which the answer was, turn one. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I'll be down there. Of course, the last place you're going for the 24-hour race is turn one. It's the most twee shot. Unless a customer specifically said to you, I need you down turn one, I want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want a full send picture. Hey, Kappa. Morning, Karen. Get out into the woods.
Yeah.
Walker, Lucky, hope you're all well. I watched they're using the motorbike chicane. Holy crap.
That's a shock the first time you get there.
You're telling me, because it's so left-handed it's nearly backing itself.
Yeah, it's like second, almost first gear, compared to flying through in third or fourth.
It's actually, I've done this circuit in the track day, and it's one of the scariest. Turn one is one of the scariest corners to do in real life because you're carrying so much speed into it.
Yep, you can't see the apex because it's over that lip.
And you just don't know where should you be braking. It's your car this time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knees feel funny this morning. What brand wheelbase and pedals do I run? Reese, I run a SimiCube 2 Pro wheelbase. And I'm currently running Simlab XP1s, but I've also got Husingfeld pedals. Jesus, that is a first gear, isn't it? What do you run, Reese? What pedals do you run, Reese? What wheel? Yeah, 2 minutes, I'm way off. 3.4. You running MONZA 3? Yeah, this is the PC only setup. And being PC only, I can pick and choose from different wheelbase, different pedals. And this is a 25 Newton meter wheelbase, and I'm using about 15 on this car. I use about 15 Newton meters. What's the name of the circuit? It's Nurburg Ring, but it's the Grand Prix circuit at Nurburg, Joaquin. Legs are tired this morning. Must have been pedaling in my sleep.
Yeah.
You ever see the cats or the dogs do that?
Yeah. I've seen that video of the Labrador running in his sleep, and then he wakes up, carries on running and runs straight into the wall.
Oh no.
And then wakes up and he's like, what is going on here?
If you weren't racing Xbox, Reese, I would say to you skip both the R5 and the R9 and see if you can get something 18 Newton meters or more. The Discord's open, Lewis, yeah. Morning, Jack, hope you well. Yeah, 9 isn't enough. 5 definitely isn't enough. 9 isn't enough. Because you're never going to run it at max. Your R3, you're probably running at about 1.5. Yeah, the Porsche does sound good, doesn't it? 9 isn't enough in my book. 18, you could run 15 and be at 75%. And to be fair, the price of stuff is coming down as well. You can get a 28 Newton wheelbase now, much less than £1,000, which is mad. I know it sounds like a lot, but when I started 8 years ago, there was 2 wheelbases and that was it. Hey, Seb. These are funny. Probably 13 out of 13. Still turn 1. Oh, it's a rolling start. Hey, Mateo. Proper Billy's race rolling starts. We're afraid that you're going to crash it, so we'll give you a rolling start. There's 19 cars in this. Strength of field 2K, and I'm 13th, and I was like 3 seconds off the pace. I'm sorry, what? I think this might just be avoid the carnage and make some places. And a lovely second place at Hockenheim yesterday, that way.
Nice.
Yeah. Started off in P10 and bundled around and avoided the crashes, and suddenly I was in P4 and then I was in P2 and P1 was gone. P3 and P2 we had a good battle. Myself and George had a good battle. Could have had him at any point. And actually, looking back at the replay, had him at the hairpin at Hockenheim and he bumped me in the back, and I thought maybe I'd cut him up a little, so I lifted and let him have it back, and then took it back from him again.
Nice.
They thought I was driving, they knew I was driving, thought they'd make it hard for me. Yeah. Hey Kieran, how's things? You racing tonight, Kieran? Jim's full of positivity. Starting in P13, we're aiming to be in the top 14.
Love his confidence.
He's practically packing up the garage as we speak, right?
Yeah.
Leon, if you got problems with your force feedback, you best retire, mate. That corner is going to be murder in the first lap. They've crashed already. 2 out. Morning, Matty. Can't just turn in, Tato. Rig, currently a sim lab, moving to a pro sim rig, Matty. Well, that was busy. You're telling me it was an insane dive. I think he's the brother of the guy in the McLaren ahead of me. The guy ahead thinks the car is 50 foot long. Typical McLaren owner. I spent all this money, I'm entitled to the track. Morning.
Morning, how's that?
Morning.
It's costly. That little bus stop is tricky.
Probably a good idea to get into some practice before the MONZA.
I can't hear a word you said, mate. I heard mumble mumble, muffle muffle. That's
I
better.
said I'm gonna get some practice in IMSA.
Cool.
Because yesterday I got taken out a few laps in.
And you'll probably get taken out a few laps in again because it's Monza, right?
Yeah. You're lucky you got laps in.
Thanks, Moto. You racing tonight, my friend?
Me and Docs got taken out.
Well, Doc's got taken out because he deserves it.
Yeah, you're in tonight in your Lou?
I've not got brands, so I'm not sure.
Get it. You coming for the free car, free track at 8?
I definitely will, yeah.
Cool.
This GTP is right handful to learn.
I don't like them. Hey, Sean. Sean's racing tonight.
Sweet.
I don't like the GTPs.
Yeah, right now I'm fairly 50-50. I was gonna get the LMP2, but then I thought, I don't know.
Made the wrong decision there.
Yep, I told him.
I mean, eventually I was gonna end up buying them both anyway.
Yeah.
Still made the wrong decision. I've got all bar the BMW, the GTPs. Never race them. Yeah, I am struggling with that A45. Whole car's understeering. I've got 2.5 clicks of rear bias on it just to try and get the front, 2 clicks of rear bias just to try and get the front end to turn.
Started realigning my monitors at 1 o'clock last night.
That's good. I started making clips at 1 o'clock last night. Well, I'm definitely mid-pack P11. Cars ahead are getting away from me because I haven't got the pace, but I pick up some safety rating.
Yeah, after my race yesterday, I think I got 11x and lost 0.7 SR.
Did you cross that whole number?
And you're an IMSA.
Yeah.
Hey JCP, hey Peck.
Just struggling to get it slowed down on the braking.
Struggling to get this thing turned. What wheelbase I'm using? I'm using a SimuCube 2 Pro. Oldie but goodie.
Don't change what's not broke.
Hey PJ, this is iRacing for PC. What wheelbase do you use, A45? Yeah, funny enough, I don't even think, like, there's nothing that compels me to buy a 3. They gave me one, I'd say thank you very much, but I wouldn't go out and spend money on a 3 at the moment over this. And I tried to deter Doxy from doing the same. Simply because it's going to take a year or two for the software to get up to. You're looking at options. Where are you based, A45? Are you UK? Ah, you're down the road from me. I'm Silverstone. You're literally down the road from me. So I have a Discord channel. And we have a local reseller that I have an affiliate with, which is Race Anywhere. And they actually they make the next rig that I'm getting, which is Pro Sim Rig. And there's an affiliate link in my Discord channel. And I've just put a video in the hardware section. And it's on my YouTube channel about upgrading. Happy to help you out with that. What are you currently looking at? My only worry about Facebook Marketplace is there's a lot of money to be putting out. You don't know what you're getting. Name a car from Fast and Furious? Seriously? The only decent car in Fast and Furious is the Skyline R32 400R. And they weren't allowed to drive it.
Crown Vic's a pretty good car though.
Crown Vic. I wouldn't look at Fanatec A45. Unless you know who's selling it, I wouldn't look at Fanatec.
Yeah.
I've no problem with Fanatec per se, if you know where it's come from. But a lot of Fanatec's on second... Yeah, a lot of Fanatec's on the second-hand market are being sold off because they're unreliable. No, he didn't. His stunt double drove it. He never drove the Lightning. And the Lightning was a pig, as much as I'd like one. The F-150 was a pig. If you've ever driven one. Useless Niki Lauda factor net. My friend's dad pulled Niki Lauda out of the fire in 1976. I'm about to switch cockpits, so I'll be using a Pro Sim rig, but this is a SimLab Evo. Sorry, this is a GT1, not an Evo. This is the original GT1 from 2017. SimLab's a great product, don't get me wrong. Just want to support a local manufacturer. Morning, Jerry.
Me too. I got a PSR 3.
You got PSR 3s, haven't you?
Yeah. I think it's great. And that's coming from someone who's custom built every other sim rig. Get exactly what you need in the kit. There are instructions available, but it's so obvious where everything goes.
You got the GT1 Pro? Yeah, I wouldn't advise against. I'd advise against angled uprights personally.
Yeah.
You can always alter it. I'll hook you up with my boys at race anywhere.
Those side cuts, angle cuts, cockpit mounts, I don't like the look of them. Structurally, they just don't seem like as strong as putting 90s in.
I've no idea what I'm going to do with my old one, Sean. Build a second rig. Probably won't have room in the studio if I get what I need.
Oh, you got to think outside the box. You put it on top of the other one because you've got loads of room directly above it. You have the upstairs rig and the downstairs rig, and instead of swapping the steering wheels out, you can just get in a different car. Have one of them set up for LMPs and formulas, and the other one set up for sports car. Yeah. Have that one on the floor, and have your Mazda one on top with the wrong wheel permanently attached.
Sean, I once gave away some stuff online here, and we did actually have a rig to give away. And legally, in the UK, it's a nightmare. I went through 40 pages of legal documentation to make sure that I was in adherence to Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. You have to make sure that you're not involved in the Monopolies Commission. You can't have it. You have to have it as a lottery. There's a whole load of things. Raffling it is a nightmare. Bunk rigs, double-decker sim rig.
Yeah, bunk rigs.
Actually, to be fair, and I won't name names, but there's a lot of YouTubers at the moment who are promoting product in their videos that are massively in contravention of the Advertising Standards Agency because they aren't saying it's an advert. Because you're by law in the UK, and there's a fairly serious, hefty penalty for it. And the Advertising Standards Agency are always out looking for money. There's a very serious, multiples of thousands of pounds penalty if you don't see ad on the bottom of the page when they're talking about something. It's not really even a court case, it's just a fine because it's required by law, it's not there. You have to be very careful promoting stuff in the UK. Hey Matthew, thanks for following the host. I'm the host. Thanks for following. Who are you walking behind? Beside? I didn't see that, Mark 11. Who are you walking beside? Nicky Lauda?
Question is, do I start from the back?
Wow. Sim racing, my monitors are really old. My monitors are 2017. They were very expensive back then, but they're much cheaper now. You'll get a 27-inch, 185 hertz panel for about £180 sterling. These were the same standard, and they were about 850 back in 2017.
Look at Amazon, your best bet.
Yeah. If an apartment, would the vibration noise be a problem downstairs? No.
Not for you anyway.
Not for you anyway, but most apartments have concrete floors, right?
And if it is ever an issue, you can put it on
a mat.
anti-vibration,
Yeah.
both engine mounts.
I have it upstairs on wooden floors.
Believe it or not, the noisiest wheel I had was also the weakest, the Logitech.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that.
Great wheel. Does exactly what it says in the tin. Wheelbases do generate a lot of vibration. You'll probably see less of it on a concrete floor than I will on a wooden floor. Especially if you're in a new build Milton Keynes apartment, you won't feel a thing. You've got the best of both worlds. You effectively have a shop floor, effectively poured concrete.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if your neighbours can hear stuff downstairs. Even the older apartments in Milton Keynes are all poured concrete. P11 and clean. Yes, but older build AJ gets you a 4-car garage. And closer to Silverstone. But yes, happy to give you some advice. Get in the Discord. Go to my website, BillyOirish.com. Click on the Discord and get involved. There's 900 of us in there now. And then once you get your rig, you can come race with us on a Thursday night. I host a free car and a free track. And we all dive into the Discord. And can I fill the 4-car garage? I've 1 space left. And the wife has 2 of her own. I have 3. I was going to buy a 4th and then I fell ill. All right, let's go from understeer to understeer. Actually, do you know what? I haven't driven the Merc in a while. I'm an AMG and a Porsche man, Kieran. From a long time ago. When I had money. From a long time ago. I have it 11 years this year. I have it 11 years this year. Yeah, when I had money. You too. I've told you, I'll show you my bank account. Kieran Heath thinks I've still got money. I still have them. So I've got my daily's a C63. My cars are on my Discord. My daily's a C63. I've got a Porsche for summer. I've got a track car. And then the wife has got 2 washing machines. I mean, she's got 2 cars. She's got a Seat Me, which gets me into an awful lot of trouble. Because I go into Milton Keynes and think, I've got this. And then forget that it's missing 5 cylinders. 1 litre, not 4 litres. Like, I'll just jump in front of that Range Rover. Oh, no, I won't. That's gonna get run over. Yeah, Kieran Heath is hellbent that I have money. Race night tonight, yeah. No, they're not good rounds. I wouldn't advise anybody to track a road car. They're not good round track. Just helped a friend buy an 835 actually. From Mercedes, 14,000 miles. Paid 26,000 for it. Nice little car. I've driven an A45S as well. But they're not a good track car. You're too heavy. If you want to go tracking, you should have bought yourself a little Citroen and just buy a second, like a £2,000 Citroen, strip and cage it. Sold us Targa SC. Yeah, I can't bring myself to sell them. The Porsche I have, they only built 1,400 of, so I think I'd seriously regret it. Seriously regret it. Yeah, and if you're going to run a 50k cash car around a racetrack, you're going to have bills. Whether it's got finance or not, doesn't matter when it comes to Partexing. And to be fair, most car companies, most dealers want you to pay finance because they get 4.5% kickback. Hey, Evil Tech. The person who bought the A35 tried to pay cash and they weren't interested. But finance makes no difference when you're Partexing at all. At all. Just a transaction process for the dealer. Dealers sell cars to make finance. Just so you know. Been in and around the trade for 25 years, 30 years. Wow. Yeah, they'll make 4.5%, you see, if you do finance with them. They make bugger all on the car when you do cash. And handling cash is hard for dealers now as well. Because trading standards, no, sorry, not trading standards, anti-money laundering, AML, needs them to declare receiving more than £10,000 in cash. Or just get a Megane 250 and skip the Clio. Megane 250 is an epic car, speaking from experience. You don't need to put the engine in a Clio at all. At all. It'll blur the chassis. Yeah, they're a great car as a road car. They're pretty quick on a B road. I don't fit in a go-kart. Time. Take my gloves off. I might be able to get it done in time. Let's put the livery into Discord. Trading paints. Go trading paints. I don't know where Taz's liveries are.
Taz hasn't put his up yet.
I'm in a very weak lobby, so I'm
He's
quite
in
scared.
Merc.
No, it's a 4. It's a 4-liter twin. It's my everyday car, so it's a 4-liter twin. The 2019. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I've done nearly. I've had, like I say, I've driven to Barcelona on 2 tanks of fuel in it. We went to Maastricht in it was the last month? Maastricht?
Last month, yeah.
No, it's the last. It was registered in 19. It's the last of the it has the digital. It doesn't have the upgraded. It has a standard binnacle. So it's the noisy one because the 20 cars they called it was GPF to quieter. Doesn't rev as much. We went on a single tank to Maastricht. Yeah, that's GPF filters, whereas I didn't have to do that. Hey Jib Joe, hope you're well. Cool. Right, let's see where this car is. Shared with me. X5 Cup. He's on the wrong car. 4 GT3.
Away I go.
Done the car. He's done the Mazda. He's done the. Oh no, he's done it there. There it is. How do I share that then?
Tell you what, there is some brain dead people in here.
Easy, mate. That in. Put that into tonight's list. Oh, BillyOirish versus Bongo Racing. File. File. Yes, I reckon you could build a decent setup for 1.5K. How am I going to share this then? I'm going to have to put it in Dropbox, aren't I? Power decided. My guys turn up. There's more of us than them. We're racing BillyOirish Racing's car. Jobbed. That's delivery. It'll be open so you can edit it, but ideally try and keep it as close to that as possible. Good needs a new logo. Good needs to send me his logo. Good will send me his logo.
I'll send it to you now. Which one at Discord?
Yeah.
It's fine to know.
I need to give you a folder. Give you a folder in the old Dropbox you can throw crap in it. Use. I wonder what Cud sent me this morning. I hate you.
I just sent it.
Hey, official hub. Official who? Official Bab. Official Bab. Official baby driver. Has my career always been racing? No, I did I've never been in racing as a career. I'm not a race driver. I've been a Billy, been a private driver where I've paid to race, but I was in motorsport for photography and media as my own business. And I also worked in a software company. I've done many software companies, but I worked in a software company that we started and sold for $1.5 billion. I didn't make any of the money out of it. They made my boss made 20 million. Our boss made 640 million. I got a wage. What about you, A45? Hey, Trackstar Cleo, how's it going? I'll also mention now, because I haven't mentioned enough. Check out my podcast on the Tube. I have a Tube channel, a Purple channel, TikTok channel, a Kick channel, but I have a podcast on the Tube, and I really would appreciate if you can have a look at it. CNC dealing with carbon. Cool. I don't know how old you are, or whether you remember the Airwatch thing in Milton Keynes, but I was part of that. Take it easy. Talk to you later, Sean. No, I don't like motorbikes. I'd be dead if I had a motorbike.
Yep. Well, I got the gravel rash all at both arms to prove it.
We have a name for motorbikes at the Nurburg ring. We call them organ donors. I lost a couple of friends to motorbikes at Nurburg, so I'm not a fan of motorbikes. Yeah, you would have been 15 when we kicked it off 10 years ago. We were down at the train station. Donor cycles, yeah. No, I'm trying to make a living out of streaming. Hey, Knox. Yes, you need to register. If you go to there's a section in the Discord, Noxy. You need to go register there for 9 o'clock, and there'll be a livery for the car. So I'll put the livery up at lunchtime. I need to put it into a Dropbox, and we're about to race. So after this race, I'll put it in a Dropbox file and put the link up. Hey, Kino. No, I'm not just. I fell ill 2023, nearly 3 years ago. I've got a rare autoimmune disease, and I gave up work to recover. And then my friend said to me, "Why don't you start streaming?" So I've been streaming just 2 years and 2 months. That's what I do every day. So when you're doing your IT contracting, open the Tube and click a follow in and turn it on, leave it on in the background. All I ask. You can always come and join the chat if you subscribe. Who's in the squad for later? I'm trying to get everyone in the squad for later. Practice is the way to improve.
Be nice if we could get 34 cars in our team, so there only lives in 26 on his team.
Yes, I'm streaming on all platforms, yes. Streaming on all platforms, kicked off a podcast, have a Discord channel, have a website. Website needs a bit of an update. We do live streaming as well from real events, so we live streamed from... call in some reinforcements, Noxy. Bring the rain.
Yep. Bring the fire, bring the rain.
Bring the rain, yeah, the more the merrier.
Make it rain.
Doxy. Can't have Doxy in it. Yeah, so that's what I do. I'm just trying to make it work, AJ. All platforms. I still need Flashbang Billy. Who's Flashbang Billy? Me? I'm not Flashbang Billy. I'm Dave. What's up, Noreen? Hope you're well.
Dave Cam.
I am not Dave Cam. Morning, Dave. I haven't seen Dave Cam in a while, actually. I wonder if
So
I'll set him.
I watched one of the videos yesterday.
Dave's cool. I like Dave. I wonder if I will set him by saying I'm not Dave. George called me Flashbang, did he? What's George's channel? I need to watch that. call me flashback? Rather derogatory. Francisco, thanks very much. What's George's channel? I'll have a look at that at lunchtime. George got owned yesterday, I'm sorry. No, I called someone. It wasn't George I called Flashbang. Who did I call Flashbang last night? To these. What are you doing? I know I called somebody Flashbang last night. Who did I call Flashbang? It wasn't George, was it? Dead easy. I can talk you through the ranking system. Let's get you the rig first. Right. Let's avoid the traffic. It's like the
That's
M25.
what I'm trying to do now.
Apex Racing or what? No, Jeremy, I said it's flashbang. I said we'll just throw Jeremy in for... Wasn't it Jeremy? I called somebody flashbang. I said we'll just throw him in for distraction technique. Morning, Chronic. Guys, I'm holding on because it's crash central up here. Bear with me, Peter. Normal racing will resume. Just waiting for the accidents to happen. Well, hello, Ollie. Are you coming racing tonight?
Very nearly just been taken out by a GT3 rejoining the track.
Somebody has to. McLaren's just sent it into the traffic. Well done, McLaren. Couldn't keep it in a straight line before the start of the race, and can't keep it in a straight line during the race. Talent.
At least he's not on fire.
Yet.
Good point.
Read the room, Louis. I got nowhere to go, mate. Hold my brakes because these guys are going to have a crash. Accident.
You did call it. This thing's fairly tail happy. Hey, Galactic. Here we go. Now time to rein it in.
Yeah, I've been here a few times in real life, at least. I think I've been here more times in real life than I've been on the sim. Hey, Cedar made it. I wouldn't go for a tourist day though. Those days are over. Go for a track day. See if you can get booked on destination Nurburgring. Days of tourist days are over. Dev update at 9 AM. Well, I'm driving the AMG for the first time this week, and it's really oversteery. I like oversteery cars, though. Yeah, you're not insured. You're not insured on the ring, AJ. And I know somebody who's up for 400 grand of a claim from their insurance company suing them at the moment. So those days are gone.
Oh.
A lot of people think in the UK because they're not insured, they're just not covered, but the insurance company legally has to cover you. So they end up suing you back. Accident ahead. Antoine, what are you doing? You're just wrecking people. Yeah, Antoine, I'm sorry, mate. You're, we'll deal with you appropriately.
Oh, first time in dirt, yeah. Wow.
No, that was a McLaren. Pretty sure it was a McLaren. Yeah, I think you have to do 3 separate races, don't you? No, I mean 3 different races. There'll be a reason why. Ah. Was there less than 6 cars? Orca span you, did he? Thanks for the correction, guys. I thought it was the McLaren that spammed me. I got damaged now, so I'm limping. Justice for Billy. Thanks, Ollie. Take care, mate. Catch you out in the afternoon. I'm going for lunch after this. Happy to let you buy you a cup. I didn't hit him. I got 4x. I didn't hit him and I got 4x. This is going to cripple my safety rating. Hey, Francisco. Hey, Premier. There I fell.
Oh, start spluttering for fuel, literally as I'm pulling into my pit box.
That's what you call good timing.
Thank God for that fuel calculator. Wow.
To be fair, RJ, I think a lot of it's because there's Far East drivers in this server. What are we doing here? You on 3 wheels? You going to box? Rather than ruin everyone else's race?
Oh, I lost 2 seconds in that, wow.
Hey, Lama. Thanks for sharing. Or is it no, it's Llama, isn't it? It is Llama. Hey, Noah. Yeah, I hear you, RJ. Are you racing tonight, RJ? We got a world of damage on the back end. We're going to lose so much safety rating for that. Last lap. cruising at this point. Really annoyed about that 16X.
$16X, wow.
Well, I got 4X for netcode. There's a McLaren that was hell-bent on wrecking everyone. Well, we'd love to see you tonight if you're around from 8 p.m. Bongo Racing has challenged us to a race at 9 p.m. Brands hatching the GR86. But yeah,
I can't get the register button to click over. Oh no,
Really?
it's working. No, it's when I click in, it's grayed out. Register now.
really?
Yeah.
I'll ping them.
I'll put my car number in. I've done all of the steps.
Is there a deadline to the time? Another way sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say it's expired. It just says click here to agree, and then register now.
You
There's a
filled
few
in all the
steps you got to
boxes?
go through. Yeah, filled in all of the boxes.
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't know why he did SimGrid. I think we should just turned up.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to collect users.
Oh, car number's already taken. Okay, maybe that's the problem.
Ah,
Still grayed out.
Red.
Oh no, it's ready. It's good. It's good. My car number.
red 5. Gone,
Car
is it?
number. Car number 27.
Old Nigel has red 5. He sold off a lot of his memorabilia, didn't he?
Yeah, he sold a lot of it a couple of years ago. Millions and millions. I wonder how much he got for his moustache.
I wonder how much he got for his wallet.
Sebastian Vettel brought the big red 5, didn't he?
Yeah,
He brought
the
the
Williams.
car.
Yeah.
Have I done a 24-hour race online or in real life? Because I've done both. Yes, the answer. I've done
Yes,
a 24-hour
yes,
race in
yeah.
Silverstone, and I've done many 24-hour races online, and I've shot
Yeah.
many 24-hour races for 20 years. So I'll show you some photography. I used to work with the likes of Black Falcon and Hyundai and all sorts of people for 24-hour races. So yes, I had hair. I was young once. And I've driven a 24-hour at Silverstone. And I've worked 24-hour races, and I've driven. When's the last time we did 24-hour here? I can't think. We did. When's the last time we did
Didn't do-
24-hour?
We didn't do Daytona. So it was the one before that. It might have been another Daytona, wouldn't it?
We definitely did Spa
Spa.
24 last year.
There was 2 spas, wasn't there? We did one in December as well.
What did you go to Daytona, Cubby? Am I doing N24 in real life, or am I doing N24? iRacing. Yeah, I'll be doing N24 iRacing in the Cup car most likely. Well, I expect that field's going to be packed. Yeah, I've had a very fortunate motorsport career. I've had access to very, very cool things. I've got some video somewhere that I sat in a 499p at Le Mans last year. I'm not a Ferrari fan, but that was pretty cool. Sitting in a prototype. You got a team, Seth? I'm kind of bimbling around now because the car is damaged and I've got 16X. Hey, Chow. We'll go back and have a look at those accidents. I love that my doctor is sending me calendar invites. I didn't see the first part of that. All I see is I hope to see him race soon. His dad said we could watch. Whose dad? Antoine, you need to figure out that this isn't Gran Turismo and you need to tone down your driving, mate. You're on a wreck fest. I still can't see the name. It hasn't posted AJ45. You want to put it on as 2 separate words? Post one name and then post the next. It is being filtered, yeah. Just put the first name, press send, and then put the second name. Jonathan Moore. Ah, okay, yeah. Right, so...
Why couldn't you write that as one word?
I have
That's
no
crazy.
idea. There's some strange stuff going on.
I mean, if it was Roger, I could understand.
So I got a 4X for this. Wind it back out and see if there was contact. A 4X for this. These two had gone off. Pull this back. They're off making scrambled eggs. Ah, yeah, he did hit me. There was neck code, so there was, didn't seem to be damage to the car. Obviously, you don't know that. And then same one. Yeah, so that was the Porsche rejoin. You guys were right. It was an unsafe rejoin from the Porsche. So the McLaren ran into the Porsche, did he? What happened here? We had a bit of contact, but I wasn't responsible for the Porsche accident, was I? No, he hit the bump and lost it. He got up the inside of me. I hit him. Hang on, did I hit him? Yeah, neck code again. Didn't feel like I had hit him. Thanks for following on Molo Baiti. Neck code again. Neck code again. I was 1900. I'm about to get thrashed in a minute because we're at 16x for this race because
Ouch.
of because of things like people just not waiting. Watch the McLaren send it.
Ooh.
Go back to the McLaren and see what his logic was.
Nicely dodged.
I've broken text to speech and I can't figure out how to get it. But you're welcome to come join me in the chat if you want, Seth. Discord chat is open. Broken text to speech. I don't know how to fix it. So if anybody knows how to fix it. I think there was netcode there as well.
This guy getting out of the way. That's a good
I think
move.
I think he was pushed. I think that was netcode.
You think he did? You don't think he moved out of the way?
No, watch it again in slow mo, and you'll see his reaction is not. It's not. You couldn't flip the wheel that way. Watch. So he's obviously not expecting to brake, and he comes past me. Yeah, that's netcode.
Yeah. On the first quick look on the thumbnail
Yeah,
side,
no, I get it. It
looked
looks like he's just
dived
going,
out of the way.
I'm out of
Come
there.
on,
Yeah,
Russ.
just
That's
it's like that's some skill.
awareness. Yeah.
But this guy
Some
was just
cheating,
this guy was on
cheating
a
there, wasn't he?
rampage. This guy was just pushing everywhere. Oh yeah, there was the other one. Just whip him back up because I know he's going to get past it. Just pushing everywhere he goes. Like, that's a dirty move. Morning, afternoon.
Morning.
How are you? Finishing up.
Very tired, but awake. So there's that.
And then this on lap 2. And fresh and bright. Arlene, your microphone's working. This on
Surprisingly.
lap 2. Cubby, thanks for following. Check out the podcast on YouTube, Cubby. This on lap 2. See, I was convinced I was damaged now. Back end felt weird. This on lap 2. Or watch this. I don't know whether this is netcode or not. Yeah, there is a wobble on that back wheel. I can see it. What are we doing here? 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 Ah, there's a hole.
Got
McLaren
P2 in the end in the GTP.
did.
Nice.
Definitely had so much pace to win the race, but you know, traffic and stuff like that. And the guy cut me up on the last lap, so oh well. Start from the back's not a bad result.
But that was a 4X.
Something similar to what the two people on track that you just went through, Billy, was happened last night. And the guy went to move. Unfortunately, he moved into the guy trying to avoid him and wiped him out.
That was a 4X.
I don't see how that would have been a 4X. He didn't even touch you.
That was a dodge, if I may say so. If I may say so myself. That was a class act dodge. I was watching the McLaren did. still 16x. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's a nice gift.
That's crazy. It's crazy that you get incident points for that.
Right. I'll be back in a bit.
Come on. I'm going to say goodbye to you now then, because I'm going to drop off.
All right, no worries. I'll
Talk to
catch
you
you
this
later.
afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, take it. Bye, chap.
Actually, fixed. You're fixed. Good, I lied. Lost 0.88 for that.
I was watching my Nord team practice most of the night.
Are you
Yeah.
going to do your first 24 hour at Nords?
Yep. I might be crazy.
Seth is on your team, apparently.
He is. Yep.
So, Seth, I'm going to tell you this now, mate. And you're welcome, like I say, you're welcome to come join us in the chat if you want. But you know he has a tendency to park it in the wall. You know that, don't you? Just you know, in the interest of transparency. No, I mean, he, like we said this the other day, he gets confused, loses grip of the steering wheel, and then ends up grabbing the joystick on the chair and parks the chair on the wall. It's not like he parks the car on the wall. The car's fine. He just ends up parked in the wall. You know? Family comes into his room and he's like facing the wall, and the car is sailing down the straight on its own. Like,
hey, if you drove a wheelchair for 32 years, you'd do the same. Okay.
he's got hand controls coming next week. He says that.
Yeah, I do. Thanks to Seth.
I saw the photo.
Thanks to Seth.
Oh, God bless you, Seth. Find yourself.
Seth and Warchild, but Seth is the one.
No, fair play. That is super cool. Great the way a team works together.
Yeah, I was shocked. Absolutely shocked.
Seth, are you racing in any of my races?
Ow.
You racing in any of my leagues?
He probably could. He's the right time zone. He's Eastern, so it'd be early for him.
You work. What about Sunday night? What about Sunday? 4 p.m. Sunday. Porsche Cup League. Starting on the 15th. What about the once a month 4-hour 2-man race?
That could be good for the team.
What about that? You could probably join up. Yeah. So here's what I'll do. You want to join the P Cup on Sunday night? Send me a PM. It's on me. I'll cover your membership for the Porsche Cup for helping him out. Appreciate that. Least I can do is pay it forward. I'll appreciate that. Thanks for helping him out. So P Cup, you're in. Just send me a registration, and remind me we spoke in the notes. P Cup's there for you. Get yourself a car, come racing.
He's a good driver too.
You know, round 7 of the P Cup, Billy.
Round 7, not off the top of my head, no.
It's a Nurburgring Nordschleife. Is that combined or just the
No,
ring?
that's Nordschleife only. Nordschleife is German for North Loop, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And there'll be no free practice, it'll just be a 30-minute qualify.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how many tracks I'd have to buy to compete in every race.
I get it.
I'm missing 4 tracks.
Well, you got 12 weeks to get 4 tracks, right?
Yeah. And
Right.
I've got the opening 7, so
So, skip a late night burger.
yeah, I might do it. Gonna be good fun.
What 4 tracks haven't you got?
Barber, Lebanon, Algarve, and
Lebanon's free.
Willow. Oh, is it?
Yeah. What was the others?
So I just need Willow, Algarve, and Barber.
3 great tracks.
Are they used in a lot of things like GT3?
They're
and-
used in all my. They're used in all my leagues. So I picked tracks from the leagues, so we could use them in the leagues. You follow me? And I
Yeah,
picked
yeah.
tracks that are. Barber isn't used an awful lot, but Barber's a great track. Does come up. It's a really good track. It's underestimated. I really struggled with it last time. Really struggled with it in the Cup car. Yeah, do another AJ. It is AJ, isn't it?
How much is the red? Oh, never mind.
How much is that?
I was about to say how much is the registration fee, but I've just looked and yeah.
Just pays for the servers and stops. You know,
Yeah,
gives,
yeah,
a,
yeah,
gives a little bit of
definitely.
income and stops kids from doing what
Yeah.
Antoine just did.
Makes complete sense. That is a really good calendar as well.
Well thought out. It was thought out by a genius.
I mean,
and then I stole it.
how many people complained about it not being on the website for a week though?
It was on the website. It was on the website from day one.
I know, but
Really
they
was.
couldn't find it.
Well, it's because they didn't read the rules. Thanks, Tony. Hope you well. So AJ, we were talking about track work. You'll find your Mercedes specific photo. You like your AMGs. Bit of Nurburg ring. What else we got? Rally, bit more Nurburg ring. More rally, bit of Silverstone around the corner. Sabina.
I'm really looking forward to trying out Magello.
Magello's really good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward. I did look, and a series is around there soon.
GTE is there this week. GTE is there this week.
Yes.
Yes, I've met all the top drivers. This used to be my job, so. Just flicking through some board.
Porsche Cup at Adelaide's going to be good next week.
I haven't done Adelaide yet.
It's such a good track.
I like that shot. I like the heading. It reminds you just of an old James Bond photo, an old James Bond poster. You'd really posterize that. Thing is, if I made it into a poster, the helicopter would be out. Bit of Spa. Bit of rally in Germany, bit of Rockingham, which is gone now. Bit of Adam. Bit of Flying Bentley. Bit of Dirty Monkey Spa. Qualifying. Yeah, I do like the heli shot. That was done in, I think that was done in Germany on the WRC. Pretty sure it was Germany. I did Monte Carlo as well.
The NXT's at Adelaide next week as well.
Yeah, I need to do an Adelaide.
Yeah, that's 2 good cars there next week.
Okay. Damn it. Thanks for the gifts, appreciate it. Click a like and a follow in.
Do you have an opinion on the Simpson pedals, Kev?
Yeah,
What would you say about them?
avoid them.
Okay. Just scouting around.
I'd save my money. I'm a buy once, cry once kind of guy, so I'd save the 200 quid. Good runs them. He likes them. He said it took a lot of tweaking to get them to work. So for me, personally, somebody who doesn't want to do tweaking, I'd save my money and I'd get a decent set of pedals once, rather than tweak something that I just paid 200 quid for and be beat off that I paid 200 odd quid for it. That making sense?
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Cud's capable of tweaking. You know, he's an engineer by trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he knows
Me?
what he's doing.
No.
Not like me. I'd just spend hours faffing around and probably end up breaking it.
Now his seemed to be a fairly simple thing. It was grinding out, but if I bought a 200 quid stereo and somebody said, "Oh, it's grinding out," I'd be taking it back. Name a car for an edit? What do you mean? Would I say having one standalone monitor? Depends, is an honest answer. My recommendation is, for the money, go triples. If you've got the space, go triples. Yeah, triple monitors.
Triples are the best buy I've ever made.
That's fast. Yeah, you can buy one monitor. You can buy an ultra wide. You'll spend more money on an ultra wide, a good ultra wide, than you will on 3 good triples, 3 good singles, and you won't get the same field of view. I have 168 degrees of view here, from all the way back here to all the way over there. So I can look and see a car beside me, whereas an ultra wide will give me about, if you look over my shoulder, it'll give you that much Even a 59 ultra wide is literally twice 27. Resolution of a 59-inch ultra wide is about the same as a 27-inch. Let you come over for a go. I'd have to tell you where I live. That's something we don't do on the internet. If you were buying a rig, you could always go and see the guys. I could make an introduction to the guys in Daventry at Race Anywhere, and they do a trial. So they'll do a consultancy. It's 50 quid up front, but if you buy anything, you get your 50 quid back. The reason they do that is to stop people coming in just having a go with their triple screen setup. But yeah, or you could go to Race Anywhere. You could go to Simply Race at Milton Keynes and speak to Ben's team there. They're a good bunch of people. Give it a go. They have large screens though, and they're not very well set up. Whereas the idea, if you set them up properly, you should be looking through the dashboard. You should look across the flat of the dashboard. £900's a lot for triples. Like 500 quid now. Triple 27s. 1440p. £180 each. 180 hertz screens. 900 quid's a lot. Granted, you'd have to throw a monitor stand onto it, but 900 quid's a lot. Yeah, so I argued the 32 thing on 1440s because I think 1440 resolution's a little bit small. Yeah, but you're not going to get triples running at 240 hertz. Not in iRacing. You got to remember, triple 27s is 11 megabits, 11 pixels. Yeah, iRacing runs well, but it needs a bit of a machine. So mine's due an upgrade. I'm running a 3090 and a 5900, and I get about 110 frames a second running triples. I actually run 4 screens. There's a screen up here as well. I run 4 screens, and I'm running 3 streams off the same thing as well. Morning, Messi. How are we in P5? Senior Romania, this is Hockenheim. We're in P5. How the hell am I in P5? I didn't think it was. Thought it was a poor quality. Thanks, Evil Tech. There's 3 as well. Right, last one before lunch. Where lunch is a shake. Deck chair racing? Oh, I enjoyed racing with you too, dude. You coming racing tonight? Don't text and drive, folks. Oh, you're working tonight, aren't you? We'd love to have you. We're racing against Bongo Racing. I enjoyed the race last night. Do I take notes of the driver's ratings? No. I do look at them when I'm driving, yeah, but I just generally assess what I see. Well, next time, George. What time? 8 p.m. tonight. 8 p.m. onwards.
I've got one car in mind which I'd love it to be, but I'm not sharing.
Well, it'll be free car, free track first of all, and then we're doing the GR86 with Bongo next.
Yeah, the free car. I've not drove it in a while.
Come on, Kev, we can go fast in this. Do you frequently get drivers like the McLaren in the last race? Yeah. There's a lot of people racing, remember? They were an extreme case, but you get variables of it. The biggest issue you have is people with single screens who can't see beyond 27 inches they got. Gavin, thanks for liking the live. I do appreciate it. Check out the podcast on the tube. We interviewed Ronan Hedeman from Sim Consultants in Ireland about how he started his own sim racing business. We spoke about Nurburg 24 and the teams and how they fix cars on the side of the track. Spoke about drifting in Ireland. Future Fanatec. Got a lot covered. It was a good podcast. Everyone's doing 138.2s. Ali's just done 137.8. Right, gotta focus. Graham's catching me. Jamie DeJong, thanks very much for following. Good afternoon.
That was weird. My internet died, then Discord decided to update, and then it took forever, and then, yeah.
We're gonna lose this place if I'm not careful. Right, a little bit of focus now. Yes, Jim. Hey, Christian.
P4, nice work there.
E5's closing fast. Up the dubs. Come on, Gabe. Sorry, brother. I'm getting off track. Thanks, Joe Monkey. Hope you're well. You guys coming racing tonight?
Alright, let's see if my internet stays connected this time.
Beat the hamster.
Ugh, not my hamster to feed.
Well, get better soon, Joe Monkey.
I feel good. Hey, the foot cam's actually working today.
Yeah. Who'd have thunk it?
It's actually kind of surprising, to be honest.
It's the most temperamental camera I have.
Makes sense. It's USB, right?
Makes sense, it's HP.
Is it HP? I thought it was Elgato, which is
No,
Corsair.
that's a HP.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of HP.
Ah, Graham, no. Unlucky, mate. I was enjoying that battle. Thanks for following, Mitch. Check out the podcast on the tube. The video podcast. You can watch it on your television.
It's a good episode, too.
You're editing the next one.
Yes, yes, yes.
That'll be a brilliant episode
Hopefully.
with a director's cut. You'll have a Redux version.
Snyder Cut.
10 years later, you'll bring it out in IMAX. 15 years
IMAX
after that, you bring
overrated.
out the digitally enhanced. And then 20 years after that, you go back to VHS.
Yeah, the 50-year anniversary. Oh, VHS. No, Betamax. Gotta go Betamax.
Betamax is better than VHS.
Yes,
It was the licensing that screwed them.
yes.
Betamax was used as Betacam for, like, right up until the early 2000s.
Yeah.
For broadcast.
The other thing that screwed them is VHS had already gotten the market.
Yeah, VHS basically came out, the consortium came out and charged a cent for every cassette made.
Yep.
Whereas Sony was like, no. Sony did exactly the same. They didn't learn their lesson. Exactly the same on minidisc. No. You must pay a licensing fee. You're not getting first
And
generation.
Laserdisc.
And Laserdisc, yeah. Hey, Mitch. Hey, J-Rex.
They never learned.
Nope.
Then again, Nintendo never learns either. So.
No, but Nintendo's been around for 100 odd years. Did you know that?
Yeah. They started with playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Konami went to started with Plinko machines.
Yeah.
One of the companies started with the slot machines too, but I can't remember who. Which has gotten them in some hot water now with the law changes like gambling and all that stuff. This is a cool track.
Technical track.
I like the stadium feel of it though. Like just the stands, just massive compared to other tracks.
I'm stuck in limbo. I'm not gaining on the guys in front, and the guy behind me isn't gaining on me. Hey, Rafael.
So this is probably where you'll finish then, huh?
Yeah.
Which isn't bad.
No.
The multicolored stands.
I love how Daytona did that, so it always looks like there's people in the seats.
Mm-hmm. Anything to make the TV look better.
Yeah. So many races at Silverstone are held to empty grandstands.
Yeah. It's not as fun. It's not the same energy.
It's because Silverstone charge the event holders for access to the grandstands. They literally charge them to unlock the stadium.
He's a green.
They charge you for the number of chairs in the press office.
That's crazy. Oh, that is crazy.
Number of tables and chairs.
And they wonder why
Yep.
it doesn't get more popular.
Yep. I don't know if it's still the case. I can't say for the last 5 years. But it used to be that there was no timing loop in the ground. So if you were running a race series, you had to bring your own timing loop. And then they'd charge you to install it.
It's your loop.
Yeah, but it's their ground. So to put the timing loop
put
across
one
the
in.
track. No.
Mm. I don't like people like that.
Hey Gaston.
Speaking of Silverstone, that's a race that the teams talked about maybe participating in. It's the Silverstone race as well.
Not a fan of Silverstone. Even having done a 24-hour there, I haven't come away going, yeah, I like that.
I was just saying, don't you like, isn't that the track that you live near?
Oh, it's
Ish?
3 minutes that way.
Yeah.
It's like... about 8 minutes by car.
Yeah, the other one.
It's longer by car than it is to go the other way. Spa's epic.
Another challenging track, but I mean, they're all kind of challenging, I guess. So, unless you're doing oval.
So you're going to do wheel in one hand, accelerator and brake in the other?
No, wheel and accelerator and brake on same
In one hand?
Yeah. Just because I don't think I have the dexterity
Yeah,
in my
dexterity.
thumb to
I
do
didn't
it
know
on
if you
the-
had some dexterity in the other hand and you could
I
cope
do
with
have
that.
some, but not enough that I would want
Yeah.
to trust it. So. So I'm doing all same hand, which should be doable. My left hand is.
Is this on
I would
another
go
level to
double.
ACC? Yeah. ACC is like Gran Turismo and discontinued
Yes.
and a really bad
That's the key.
steering physics and tire physics.
And you got to do a third-party service to be competitive.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing,
Do you think these
Think
three
I
are going
do
to take
that.
each other out?
probably. If that's a question you got to ask, and the answer is usually yes. From my experience.
We gained some serious time on them.
Currently, I have a 7-stream streak. I've definitely been watching you for longer than 7 streams. I suppose I started on YouTube. Well, that's ironic. Your gift leader on Twitch for subs is at 69. I'm thinking they did that on purpose.
Two more laps. It's this first corner I don't like.
Kind of me and the first corner at Nord's coming out of the pit. Confuses me because they gotta cross the solid line, and I was always taught never to cross solid lines.
Yeah, physics is a lot more detailed in this than ACC, AJ.
Pretty much the only one that would rival the physics of this would maybe be Le Mans.
Yeah, apparently they've got a better tire model.
What's funny is, well, I was watching the team practice last night. I was looking at the viewer numbers on Twitch. iRacing had 2,000. Le Mans had 172.
Yeah.
Granted, 1,100 of those 2,000 were watching a NASCAR driver play iRacing.
Still 2,000.
Driving, right? Yeah. And I said play because he wasn't actually racing. He was
I get it.
sitting there chatting.
Hey, Noon.
But yeah, the disparity of viewers is crazy. To go from 2,000 to 172 for Le Mans, it's like, oh.
Not enough time left, AJ. Last lap.
Yeah, if you had like another couple laps, you could have caught him.
Don't know. They're quite a bit way down the road.
That's why I said a couple laps. You're like right there.
Yeah. That right there is 2.7 seconds away.
I don't care. You're right there. Faith, Billy, faith. The funny part is I can tell other people to have faith. Can't tell
Yeah.
myself to have faith. Look, I have zero faith in myself to survive the 24, but
You'll survive it. $68 iRating. 3x.
so you should get some safety too then. With only a
You gotta
3x.
fade it in. You gotta fade the pace in at the start, AJ, because the tires are cold. You gotta play really carefully at the start. You gotta drive really, really carefully at the start.
That gets me every time because of my 100% everything. So
Yeah.
it's like as soon as I touch the gas, I just
Pin it.
yawn. That's
Right, let's
something that the
fade.
throttle will certainly help with. It's a neat little device though.
Yeah, it looks it. Yeah, cold tires, you just spin them out. They're non-heated tires, so you've got to give them 3 laps to key up. Otherwise, you'll just go in circles.
And
Right.
weaving doesn't help.
Weaving doesn't help in a cup car. Well, standing start for the cup. Right. Let's raid Dauntless. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna be back in a couple of hours. Shall we say 3:30, 4:45, something like that. And then we've the late night shopping edition tonight at 8 p.m. So 3:30, I will see you. So that's just 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm out for the moment. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Thanks very much. Good talking to you, AJ. Might see you later on, hopefully.
Oh yes, it is the free track day.
You've
Isn't it?
got more than enough time to go listen to the podcast on YouTube and fire some abuse and tell me how crap you think it is. Any abuse is good abuse. Right, I'm out. I'll talk to you later on. Look after yourselves. Look after